Hello everyone and welcome back to another insightful episode of Bamboo Street. Today, we're going to talk about LeBron and Stephen A's face-off. The Bronny debate gets heated. Tension on the court. LeBron isn't just going to let this one go. He's tired of hearing you guys talk about his son. Slander the James name. But let's see who's going to have the last laugh. Anyway, Walter.
He rolls up on me. He taps me on the back and he's like, "You still got that same energy face to face?" I said, "I'm standing here, ain't I?" You never saw me at games for the better part of the last 25 years. I've been at an average of 120 games a year. You ain't seen me. You didn't see me sitting courtside with your former owner. You didn't see me at a couple of Phoenix games. You didn't see me there. Kobe could vouch for this. D. Wade could vouch for this. CP could vouch for this. Fellow others. There's a lot of people that could vouch for this. All you got to do is come talk to me.
That's it.
I don't have to agree with you. I don't have to. We could cuss each other out. It doesn't matter. He's a man, right. And it's like you gonna deal with him on the real. MJ, another cat, real.
Here I come. Here I come.
Let's not ignore the level of physicality that once existed in the NBA. These brothers Molly would roll up. They'd find you in a hotel lobby or a restaurant before the game. It wasn't talk. In the game, it was physical. Off the court, it would be physical. I mean, they saw each other. You see what I'm saying? And LeBron and I have to deal with that. You could come to me, and it could be real. If I say something publicly wrong, I'm not going to apologize privately.
Well,
LeBron read those receipts and he came fully ready to square off with you. Do the dance.
Now he's playing a victim now.
And now it's like, we could have talked about this in private.
Yeah, you said the guy.
You know my phone number. Because that's the things you were saying, like after LeBron did what he did, and he said he know that LeBron knows that he's the type of guy that not gonna just throw down in that moment at that occasion that, making excuses, man.
Yeah, now that LeBron pull up on him, he's on TV. Now, guess what? I think everybody's playing on us, CJ. You know how many interviews this guy has done already? Well, everybody just playing our face. I think he's according to him, he woke up and then he wanted to keep it private, but he woke up and
he can't keep it private.
Yeah, everybody's talking about him. So
it's bigger than him.
Now he's on the media tour now, from podcast to podcast, talking about the same thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're just supposed to talk about that thing once. Okay, you heard it, watch the tape.
Yeah, and then he said, this according to him on First Take, the boss of ESPN called him personally to ask him to talk about it. He was not going to talk about it. So, okay, I took his word for it. Now you went on First Take. That's acceptable. After that, you went on multiple platforms to talk about the same thing.
I guess his mindset now is that, okay, I said it once, I could say it again.
Okay, so I want to play you another clip. This is him on Gil's Arena.
Oh, you go to Gil Arena now?
Ron pissed off. Motherfucker mad as if you had called me and said, "Ron pissed off. Motherfucker mad as hell. He want to see you man to man." I said, "What would I have done?" Rich Paul said, "You'd have hung up the phone. You'd flew to LA." I said, "Thank you." So my point is, rather than come up to me at courtside, all you had to do was say, "Yo, I need you to stay. Don't leave this game. I need you to see you after the game." That's all he had to say to me. Then as we speak, he says that. Let's take an example. He said what you just said. I stand down. And not only that, I'm gonna make sure I go on the air. I ain't look at it that way. That's on me. You didn't do that shit. You said you fucking with my son. Oh, was it? Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Wasn't about your son. I know he's number 55. I know he got work to do. I believe that he got potential. I believe that he got the potential to go pro. I truly believe that. It's gonna be tough. But I think he can pull it off. And by the way, I'm rooting for him. I ain't rooting against nobody. But I'm talking about your ass. You did this. You the one that had us as reporters, as a league, as an NBA franchise. All of us gotta sit back and be quiet and capitulate to your shit.
Come on now.
You did that. And so when I see people talking, and I'm like, oh my God, can somebody...
Can you see the facial appearance and the emotion? Because Gil is close to he trained LeBron's son.
Yeah.
So he's not happy about this conversation.
I can't really see what Gil's expression is like, but for the trainer, he ain't ready for it.
Nah.
You know.
And this other guy on the other his side, Nick, he's close to LeBron too. The only guy who is not close to LeBron is the guy in the corner who's like, yes, that's the only guy.
Yeah, so he's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
Preach it, brother. But honestly, LeBron kind of set up his son for a lot of scrutiny.
Okay.
Because like just the way how the son come in is like, yeah, he come in the league, you're the 50-something pick. They should have never made the big publicity stunt of father-son playing together. They should have made him earn it first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, like just like Danton Connect.
Yeah.
The dude can ball.
Yeah.
And he didn't have all that drama. And when people saw he could literally ball,
He came
he earned it.
Right?
Yeah, he was like the first round pick. Like, yeah, much higher than the son. But with the two of them, it's like people talk about Bronny way more than they talked about Connect.
And this guy is netting
And
threes.
he's netting trees, he's playing games, he's dunking on people. He's basically, you know, he was considered an asset when they were going to trade people. No one wanted Bronny.
No.
All Bronny does is that he sells some tickets. But that initial hype of selling tickets is only for like so long. So that was LeBron's fault.
Yeah.
And because of that, guys like Stephen A, they start criticizing him.
Yeah.
Because now everything is magnified.
It is magnified. It is.
Because they make so much thing about, okay, father, son. You know, like if I watch that first game, that game was just about LeBron. It wasn't nothing to do about the son, because his son couldn't make a pass, any pass to any assist. He couldn't like even score the ball, and he couldn't even dribble past anybody.
Yeah.
So none of those three, like, let's say at least a one-on-one. Let me just go one-on-one on somebody and at least beat them in some form or some way. And then like later on down in his career, when he made his first layup,
Yeah.
yo, you saw how they praise Bronny made a layup?
Yeah, that will come naturally.
You ever heard like
Yeah.
his first NBA shot, and how they go off real crazy about it is like other players did that,
They
like
did,
especially other players at his level in the draft never got that kind of moment. Like, you know, we talked about Quincy before. Quincy to me plays way better than Bronny, but
Bronny doesn't carry that all.
he, you know, like he didn't get that much love. I mean, he got some love, but he didn't get that much love, you know. And I think like later on, LeBron kind of realized some of his failures.
Yeah.
So that's why, if you realize, Bronny has been spending most of his time in the G League.
Yeah.
And he's been balling out.
He should have started with the G League.
Yeah, if he started in the G League from day one and they didn't put all this, LeBron and son playing together,
yeah, I don't think
things would have been much easier for him, because like he's having to swallow a lot of pressure that he doesn't need to swallow.
The kid is a good kid. He doesn't. But he was also in the comment though. He was on X tweeting at Xing or whatever at Stephen A, liking comments. People going at Stephen A. He was liking the comments, putting emojis. I'm like, oh, this guy's sneaky like that too.
That's the generation.
Yeah,
bro.
that's his generation. That's his generation.
X is where they live and thrive.
He was liking some comment, some wild comment about his Stephen A. I'm like, yo, this guy is crazy. Anyway, LeBron, let's continue.
Somebody. I mean, I know I got a show, and I know I got my podcast, but I'm like, goddamn, y'all, I'm fair. I don't give a fuck who it is. It's you. It don't matter who it is. Damn it, I'm just meeting you. It's
Arenas is quiet.
Yeah,
Nick is ready to laugh.
Yeah, but you can't laugh right now.
But Nick ain't saying nothing.
Nah.
Because I think he played on the same team with LeBron.
Yeah, he was. No, because he was in Lakers. When he was Lakers, LeBron was in Cleveland.
No, he didn't play on the same team. Okay.
So the only guy that doesn't like LeBron is Isaiah. Yeah, that's the only guy. Because, these other guys,
yeah, Gilbert, man, you messed
I'm
up
gonna be like,
the generation.
That's not fair. But when it comes to me, everybody get
he's out of it, man.
That motherfucker Stephen A. on his own. That, respectfully, excuse my language.
And bring the body bag in.
I'm on my own. When number one, we know I'm right. Number two, we know the perspective that I'm coming from is real and it's authentic. Number three, he set this up. Number four, all you had to do was tell me. Listen, Kenji told me, you keep talking about, but I'm bringing this up for all fun.
He told you. He just didn't told you the way you like it.
Yeah.
He told you in public in front of everybody, like, cut that out.
Yeah. Do you think before LeBron did that, LeBron is a cool guy?
I think LeBron didn't want to do it because that's not his persona.
Yeah. I think the wife put him to
it was going on and on for a while, and probably the wife wake up in the morning like, look at what you have this guy talking about your son all the time and he ain't do a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's the wife, man. It's the wife that put his...
You caused me to not be able to sleep last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have it now.
It wasn't long after he had this injury too.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I think it's the same game or the next game.
It was the next game.
Yes, it's like...
I think the wife put him up to it. Look at all this. LeBron's a cool guy, man. Because Drake was dissing LeBron so bad. LeBron, yesterday, I saw him on X playing Drake's song, just drinking wine. I'm like, this guy is such a chill dude, man. He doesn't really care.
So, like, in all these guys who play basketball, the person who get agitated the most is KD.
Yeah.
And I understand sometimes why they get agitated, but sometimes you just gotta ignore and move on. Yeah. LeBron is pretty good at ignoring and moving on, even though. But this time it's like you're talking about my son. You're not really talking about me, and you're comparing my son to me, which is kind of hard on a son like LeBron to.
Yeah, but you sort of give your son the same name. The only thing other was a junior.
Yeah, so I mean, he set it up in some ways, like some things he shouldn't have did.
And you even remember, was it last year or 2 seasons ago where he said, "Oh, my son at this age is better than
a lot of NBA players."
Yeah.
But the thing is, and I think that even like set up a lot of heat for him, for his son. Like for example, right now his son, when they're in the NBA, like when he played I think it was his first NBA game, people was watching to see what he would do.
Yeah, true.
People weren't like trying to help him out to make him look good.
Hell no.
It's like they give him the ball and they go to the corner. Yeah. But like maybe if like he was in a position for an easy layup or something, that ball ain't passing that easy. I'm gonna take it up myself.
Yeah. True.
But anyway,
LeBron has to find a way, because they're definitely going to talk about what happens if you retire in 2 seasons. Your son is still going to be...
Well, as far as I'm seeing, the way things are going, LeBron's body is starting to fall down. He's not... Normally, NBA players don't make it that far, but he made it that far, and he's still playing that hard and still playing all these minutes. So I think, like, maybe this contract or the next contract going to be like his last contract, and then his son will have to swim.
Yeah, or play in the G League.
I mean, G League is okay for him. You get to play basketball. At least you say you want to play basketball.
Yeah, that sounds like
and
you want to stream, man. I've seen this guy stream. You want to talk to people. That guy doesn't.
Yeah, but the basketball opens the door for that.
Yeah.
The basketball gives him that fan base, that community, that spotlight. Like even you look at the Ball Boys, the second son. What was his name again?
The middle one.
Yeah.
Oh, Jello.
Yeah,
he's a rapper.
You see, like Jello wanted to be a baller.
Yeah,
until like you realize like it's too hard for me to reincarnate myself as a baller, and along that line, he find this new niche. Oh, people love my music.
Yeah.
You think you gonna go back to balling now? It's like, because to me, those guys, why they become ballers was just to have that fame, have that fan base. Now I'm doing music and I'm having that fame and that fan base and less scrutiny.
Yeah.
Yo, that is like heaven now.
But the only problem is, does he have the talent to carry him into the future? Because this song, to me, basically, you heard the song, right?
Yeah, it's just a one-hit song.
Yeah,
A one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
It's like, because
It's I don't see it, bro.
I don't see him like having another hot single, but let's see, man, because with these things you just need like an opportunity. All right, now he has an opportunity. Now he has to improve that talent, so work on his craft every day, just like in the NBA you go to the gym every day. Now you probably going to English classes every day.
Yeah.
Pen and paper, man.
Yeah, he got signed to a record label, I think, for $1 million or something. So good for him. Good for him too. Anyway, man, we just end this one here. But Stephen A. he's making a lot of money on this though. He went on his platform, talked about it for an hour long, and brought his brothers in. I'm like, hey, Stephen A. he's playing the game, so he's just happy. Anybody that thinks Stephen A. is sad about this issue.
Yeah.
And guess where he went after all this? He's the guy he started. What's his name? Skip Bayless. They hardly ever talk after they separated.
Oh, but now they're talking.
Yeah, he went. They had a podcast yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm like, what is happening?
Skip Bayless is back in the sun now. Shit.
This shit is wild.
But you know what I like about this whole pod? Gilchrist is silent, bro.
Yeah, cause
that's the most silent I ever saw him.
Yeah.
In a podcast.
Yeah, he knows because he has ties to the family. And Rich Paul was on the pod. The other guy was on the pod. LeBron watched the pod. The son likes it because it's like a family sort of venture going on. So he can. There's nothing he can say. So all he had to do was just keep quiet, let Ashar Assad just go off. This guy doesn't like LeBron, so we all know that. So yeah. So anyway, man.
Alright, guys, let us know what you think. Don't forget to put your comments in the comment section and smash that like button. Peace and love. You know how it is. See you guys in the next one. Bless.